Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is all about speakers, or speaker. In particular, the brand new speaker from RD Amplification, the Pulsonic 60. This is quite a special speaker. This is quite a special speaker. I believe it's been sort of in the production phase for over a year now, and the reason it's special is, unlike it being sort of reissues or whatever, these are original 1971 to 1973 Pulsonic cones, new old stock that Rob managed to get his hands on, and that is no mean feat because they were thought to all be lost in the factory fire, I think in 1973, and all the reproductions of that those famous cones and speakers back then, depending who you speak to, they kind of fall short of the mark. So this is very cool that he's got, I think, something like 40, but I think the first 7 or 8 have all been pre-sold. I obviously have one. I bought it. He didn't give it to me. I bought it with my own money, and I'm doing this video off my own back just to kind of show you. So obviously finding the cones is one thing, but there's a whole lot of other stuff that goes into making a speaker. And I believe Rob had some help. I think it's on the back of the speaker from some guys at Tayden. They were famous for making speakers back in the day, and I believe they still had to reach out to Kurt Mueller in Germany. Now, forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. Mueller. Yeah. Initially, they didn't, I don't think, want to get involved because of such small numbers of these speakers. But when they realised that these were original Pulsonic cones, they weren't, an imitation or something like that, I think they were very keen to help out and get on board, and I think, from there's been about 40 produced. So there's been a lot of people asking about it when they've seen it at trade shows and things like that, and what can you compare it to? Well, they were the G12H speakers of like the 60s and 70s. So, like I say, these are date stamped 71 to 73. Pinpointing the exact time, somebody who knows the codes might be able to do that. They are on the speaker cones. So for the purpose of today's video, I'm going to put it up because although it is a new old stock, it's an old cone, never used, but it's a brand new speaker. So I'm going to put it up against one of the newer creamback G12Hs and the newer greenback G12Hs in a kind of battle of the G12Hs, although it's not a battle because tone is subjective and everybody likes different things. So for the purpose of this video as well, to try and keep things fair, I'm going to try and play the same thing or as close to the same thing as I can each time. The speakers will be mic'd with a Sennheiser E906 microphone hanging over the cab, as well as my Audio-Technica AT23HE put in off axis, so you'll see it in the videos. No, I don't have a Sur SM57. I don't really like them. That is a video for a whole nother day. So regardless of flavourings of microphones, they will be in the same position. The cab's marked out, the floor's marked out, and the distance of the Audio-Technica, because it's off axis and away, is also marked out in the spirit of fairness. I'm also going to be using one of Rob's amps, the Dualist Custom. It's my amp, but obviously Rob built it. But I'm going to keep the EQ to midday and just do some clean stuff and some dirty stuff, and try and keep it as fair as possible. And as well, the reverb will be kept off, which really pains me to say because I love reverb. So let's just get straight into it, because that's what we're here for. sound clips from clean through to dirty, even a little bit of mild down tuning. So hopefully that gives you a bit of a flavour of the three different speakers and actually just how different they sound. I thought that this was going to be a lot closer than it was. Now, for me, I'm gutted a bit because I went to use my room mic as well, and there is something terminal with that. It just doesn't work. And the real shame of that is, in the room, and Jake Lee was with me at the London Guitar Show when I went to pick mine up, when you hear this in the room being played, it is so open and 3D sounding that I'm not sure that the close miking is going to bring that out. So maybe I'll do another video in due course when I've got another room mic. And that leads me to this. If you have enjoyed this video, or even if you think I'm a bit of an idiot or whatever, or you like the speakers, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons. They really do help out the channel, and obviously I'm trying to grow this at the same time as building the guitars that you can see hanging on the wall. So in conclusion, I think it's a wonderful speaker. I think Rob's done a great thing here, created a bit of, not musical history, but like back in the day, these things were regarded by a lot of people as the holy grail of guitar speakers. And I think when you actually are stood in front of one of these things, hearing it, it's kind of easy to see why. I'm not sure that, again, that the close mic did it the justice, or any of them the justice, because they're all really good speakers and they all have their place. So let me know in the comments below which one you preferred. Maybe you preferred one for clean, one for drive. Who knows? That's fine, because remember, tone is subjective, and you know, one man's tone henge is another man's garbage. And here I go in danger of waffling yet again when there are guitars to be built. So with that in mind, you take good care, and I'll see you next time.